a great idea, you know, just to come and talk to everybody. First of all, for some of us just to hang out, kind of some of the launch team members, the Swerve, to hang out and have a good time, to invite other people that may want to know more about it, and just kind of have a good time and hang out, you know, eat some burgers and stuff. So I hope you guys are having a good time. This is fun, man. Summer's almost over, so you gotta take advantage, you know. And we couldn't have a more perfect day. It's nice. It's outside. It's not like stupid hot. You know, it's really nice. I just want to talk about real quick one of the core values that we're gonna have, that we're gonna adapt as Swerve Church. So you guys know we're part of a network. The network churches are with Life Church, Pastor Kirk Shop, and so we adapted a lot of the stuff that they have, a lot of their core values and stuff. We've adapted. And so one of the things that they say, one of their core values, which is ours as well, is that we'll do anything short of sin to reach people that are far from God. So people ask me, you know, what's going to distinguish your church from other churches? But we just have an attitude that we're going to do whatever it takes to try to reach people that are far from God. And that means, you know, breaking away from tradition and traditional things and the way that it's always been done. Then we're going to do that in order to reach people that are far from God. So churches forever have met in church buildings. And most likely, Swerve Church, we're going to meet in a school or we're going to meet in a community center. And that's like weird, you know? People say, well, you know, you're not meeting in a cathedral, in a sanctuary? No. You know, we're probably going to be portable the first couple of years. And that's because we'll do anything short of sin to reach people far from God. I think people have... how can I say, people have sanctified church buildings to such a point, you know, everything is holy, the altar is holy, certain seats are holy. You know, well, I think that we're holy people, you know, because we're made righteous by the blood of Jesus. And so we're the church. And so wherever we go, that's where church is. So right now we're having church because we're the people. We're gathered together and we're talking about Jesus and talking about great things. So we just brought church to the park. So we'll just do anything short of sin to reach people far from God. There's a story in the Bible. Jesus is talking to a crowd, and there's Pharisees in the crowd, these religious leaders, they're in the crowd. And Jesus says, what's right? To heal a man on the Sabbath or to not heal him? What's better? So the religious leaders had all these lists of rules and regulations, and they said, well, you can't perform a miracle on the Sabbath because you're working. It's considered working, and they wouldn't work on the Sabbath. And so Jesus said, what's right to do? What is better to do? To save a man's life or to let him die on the Sabbath? And Jesus, he chose to heal the man on the Sabbath. He broke one of their rules. He didn't commit a sin. He didn't break a spiritual law, but he broke one of their rules. You know, and so we want to adapt that, just doing anything short of sin to reach people far from God. This man was in need. This man was in need of saving. He was in need of healing. And Jesus was not going to limit himself by what other people wanted to do, is not perform the miracle. Jesus said, this guy needs me, so I'm going to do anything except sin in order to reach this guy and to make sure that this man is healed. And that's what Jesus did. Jesus healed the man on the Sabbath. He didn't break the law, he broke their law. And Jesus explained, listen, man, the Sabbath, man isn't for the Sabbath, Sabbath is for the man. And he healed the man that day. So really, this whole thing of doing anything short of sin to reach people far from God is not something that's brand new. It's something Jesus did in his ministry days. And he broke their rules, he broke their tradition to bring saving to somebody who really needed it. So, you know, that's just one of our core values, man, you know, and if you see yourself being a part of that, and just join the mission, be a part of it, because that's what we want to do. We want to reach people far from God, and we'll do anything short of sin to do that. So that's one of our core values. Thank you guys again, man, for coming out and for sharing with us and eating the food, and so you guys had a good time. You don't have to leave, we're still here, all right? So, but I just wanted to share a couple of words with you guys, okay? Is that all right? Thank you guys. All right.